Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. What's up, Glam Fam? So today's video is going to be a little different because I'm doing a review on one of my favorite brands. They just came out with one of their newest palettes. Drumroll please! The Magic Palette by Juvia's Place. You guys know I'm obsessed with this brand already. I mean, I have all of their palettes. Not joking. I have all of their palettes. It's just gorgeous. I'm so happy I found you. I bought you. So I'm gonna do a couple of swatches just so because like I need you guys to see how intense and amazing this is. I'm gonna take this gorgeous green shade. I'm gonna take the one next to it. Let's take this green. Let's take this blue. Do you guys see that? Wow. There is no primer on my hand whatsoever. These colors are so pigmented. So everything on my eyes today is from this palette. So if you guys want to see how I created this look and to hear my honest opinions on this palette, without further ado, let the games begin and let's get started with this tutorial. Welcome to the family. So this palette is the palette I'll be reviewing in today's video. The first color I'm using is Nana. Tap off the excess. I'm gonna go right in my crease as my base color. Okay, so first thing I want to say about these colors is that they're so pigmented and they're so blendable. And what I love about this palette is the colors. All their palettes are gorgeous, but this one, these shades are just, these shades are giving me life. I'm gonna go in and dip into Zakia, and I'm just gonna go over what I had placed down already just to deepen it. When you have a good eyeshadow, it is so easy to blend. Like the struggle is not there. There's no struggle. Where is the struggle? It's just, it's a dream to blend these eyeshadows. Now I'm gonna take the purple and I'm only using this dark purple. The depth that you see here is only one shade. So let's start building. I'm dipping into Eyes. So I start out on the edge here and I bring it up and then I start bringing it in. Quick break. Here's my Inglot eyeliner. I'm gonna show you guys that it's the same size. Oh! Did I just get black eyeliner on my palette? Why am I such a mess? I hate my life right now. That it is the same size as the Inglot liner. So you're getting, this palette is huge by the way. This palette is the same size as the Masquerade palette, so you're getting enough colors. We're zooming to the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add the depth here in my outer corner. And now I'm gonna start bringing this across, so when I go to cut my crease, everything is heavenly. More of that purple, and I'm gonna concentrate this right here before I take it anywhere else. Right in my outer corner. Then I'm gonna start blending it inward. They just like melt together in holy matrimony. Usually, okay, so I do want to say something. Usually when I use colors, I have to use a lighter concealer base to prime my eyes so the colors show up as pigmented as they can. I used my regular concealer that's like my shade, and you can see the color is purple. Like this is happening. So that is one thing that I do like, that the colors show up pigmented. Which is, you know, that's nice. That's one less step I have to worry about. I'm fully confident that my eyeshadow will be the same color on my eye as it is in the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna be taking my MAC Pro Longwear NW25 concealer. I'm doing a half cut crease, as you can tell. I have hooded eyelids, so I'm cutting above my natural hooded crease. Then I'm just going to use the pad of my finger and merge these two colors at the end together. I'm gonna dip into Faso with a flat brush. I'm just gonna set this down right where I cut that crease. Guys, hello, do you see this? So pigmented. I love this shade too. This is a gorgeous purple iridescent. And then I'm gonna drag it out into the dark purple eyeshadow. So to make sure everything is covered. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend the dark purple and that iridescent purple together with whatever's left on my brush. So I'm just gonna go right in here and blend. A moment of silence for this blend right here. Just okay. So let's go ahead and finish off this eye. Every single time. I'm not doing a wing today, so if you want to do a wing, go ahead, do you, boo. It's all good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to line my lower lash line using my Stila Onyx. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip into Koji. Oh, I forgot to show you guys Koji. That's what I have on my lower lash line. It's not super red. This is like a strawberry red. So that's what I'm going to be taking on my lower lash line. So before I put my eyelashes on, I'm going to be using my mascara. I'm using the Voluminous False Fiber Lash Mascara from L'Oreal. And I'm just going to coat my lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Dodo lashes in style D307. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyelashes and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my lashes on. So now I'm gonna finish up my face. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Fulani shade from the Masquerade palette and I'm going to go ahead and bronze. Just add some warmth to the face. We gotta do the forehead because your girl's a part of that big forehead committee. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to use my Joe Blasco contour in the shade Ebony. So let's talk about the palette. I really do like this palette. This palette is just, I mean, their quality in eyeshadow is outstanding. Okay, little here. And their eyeshadows are so easy to blend. I'm taking a small flat edge brush so I can go ahead and contour that nose. For my blush today, I'm going to be dipping into the Blush Volume 1 palette, the Saharan, and I'm going to be taking Neo, which is that middle top shade. So for my highlight today, I'll be taking the same palette and I'm taking the shade Lila, which is the shade right here. Taking a smaller brush, I'm going to do my nose and above my lip. So for my lips today, I'm going to do something dark. I'm going to be using the Lasplash liquid lipstick in the shade Venom. So you guys know this is a black liquid lipstick. Wow. Looks like I don't even have a top lip. Ah! So this is with the black lipstick and I think I'm gonna pat a little bit of the eyeshadow right in the center. Some of the iridescent purple just to give it a little oomph. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And I'm just gonna keep this in the center and then fade it out on the sides. This looks very magical, what's happened on my face right here. So a magical look for the Magic Palette by Juvia's Place. Okay, so now that I'm done with my makeup, it's time for my thoughts on this palette, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Okay, so first off, I love the packaging. Very cute packaging, you know, it's gorgeous. Second off, I love the size. I love the size of the pans. The palette is big, so to travel, you know, but I don't mind that because my Masquerade palette is the same size as this, so I don't mind that too much. But the size of the actual eyeshadow pans are generous, and that's really nice to have, like big eyeshadow pans. I love that. Let's talk about the shades. I do like the range of eyeshadows you have. You do have some earthy colors, and then you have some pops of color. Now, the only thing that it's not a bad thing, but it's a personal preference. The only thing that I would have liked to have seen in this palette were some more matte shades. You have 16 huge shades. So with 16 shades, you have only 6 matte shades, which is not a terrible thing, but then again, you know, I really do love my matte shades as well. So that is the only downside that I have found. Other than that, they blend so beautifully. The colors are super pigmented. I mean, what more can you ask for out of your eyeshadow is the blendability, I don't know if that's a word, and the pigmentation. So important. It's like super important. The matte shades are very creamy and buttery. Like they're so soft and smooth, the matte shades. And then the shimmer shades, the like foil shades, are just, they're a dream. My review on this palette is definitely a thumbs up. This is a wonderful palette. They did a great job with this, and it's definitely worth the money. I believe this palette was like $38. Okay, so the Magic palette is $35, and then with shipping and a code that I found online, I got it to be $37 plus shipping, so that was perfect. Like, that's not bad at all. For the amount of eyeshadow that you get and the size, $37 with shipping included is not bad at all. Actually, that's a deal. And the quality, for the quality eyeshadow that you're getting. Those are my thoughts on this. I gave you my honest opinions on what I think about this palette, so yeah. Well, we are at the end of the video, so that is it for today's review tutorial on this bad boy right here, the Magic Palette by Juvia's Place. If you guys fell in love with this palette today, I will be leaving a link down below where you can get this palette. And if you guys enjoyed this tutorial today / review, go ahead and give it a thumbs up for me. You guys also know the drill. The subscribe button is down there if you haven't already clicked it. Join my family. Feel free to leave comments down below on some of the things that you love, some of your favorite palettes and things that you maybe want me to review on my channel. And you guys know that you can keep up with me on a more day-to-day basis on my Snapchat, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. So you guys can go ahead and follow me on those pages. And until then, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, stay fierce.